Hello everyone, hello dear aspirants, welcome to the India's largest learning platform, Academy. I hope all of you are working very hard. Hello, this is the official channel of Chem-Easy, where chemistry is easy. Am I audible everyone? Okay, everything is fine now. So today's class is going to be very important because in this today's class I shall not be talking about any chemistry part. I shall be discussing about the aspirants who have not qualified the CSIR-NET examinations and the GATE examinations. It is very easy to congratulate to the students who have already qualified the CSIR-NET or the GATE examinations with a very good rank, or they have qualified. But what will happen to the aspirants who have tried their best but they have unfortunately unable to qualify the CSIR-NET or the GATE examinations? What will happen to them? So now I have the 4 year of experience in the CSIR-NET and the GATE field, so I am having a lot of experiences. I will try to summarize each and everything in this particular video. Now one thing I can guarantee, that if you start listening to all of the parts and if you try to apply these things in your life, that obviously should be taking a positive change in your life. That thing I can take the guarantee of that. Okay, so now you can, whenever you'll be having the doubt, please let me know into the comment section. I'll be happy to answer your questions. So at first, for the first 15 minutes I shall be talking about the things about my feeling for the aspirants who have not qualified the JRF. And during this 5 years, one thing I have noticed, there are several reasons why the students are unable to qualify the JRF in their first attempt or second attempt or third attempt. I shall be discussing each and everything. So this video is going to be very important for your life. Try to understand each and everything from this video and try to implement that in your life, so that it will be very helpful for your upcoming, not only in the examinations but also in the life also. Okay, so I'll be explaining each and everything because I have already experienced the thing that you are currently in. Okay, so I have experienced the situation that you are currently in. Since you are not able to qualify the JRF, so I understand that there are a lot of pain inside you. At the time when I was unable to qualify the JRF, I had the same feeling. But at that time, it was there were a lot of problems over there. Okay, when I was unable to qualify the JRF. So at that time, there are some of the time it becomes very much pathetic situations, like there are some of the time when I used to cry. So there are some of the time will be coming off in your life also, that you will start crying. So don't worry, if you start crying, then also there is no problem. Okay, but if you give up, that will be the problematic for you and for your future. Okay, so this is a dedicated video for the aspirants who have not qualified the CSIR-NET and JRF. Now if I speak about the CSIR-NET examinations, so I have a personal relation with the CSIR-NET examinations. I have given these examinations, I have not qualified. Again I have tried to give the CSIR-NET examinations, again I have not qualified. But finally I have qualified the CSIR-NET examination, so I am having a lot of experiences. Now the pain, the agony that you are feeling right now, don't let it die. Don't let the pain die. Why that is so? Because you are unable to qualify the JRF, so obviously you are having some bad feeling about that. Okay, don't let that bad feeling die. It is not like that you should be forgetting each and everything. It is not the everything that you need to forget. सारे के सारे दुनिया में हम लोगों के पास ऐसा होता नहीं है, हम लोग भूल जाते हैं. Okay, now if you try to remember that particular pain in your life, that will be very important and the crucial role for you to become successful. Okay, now CSIR-NET examination is just one step in the life. There will be getting a lot of scenarios where you have to face a lot of problems. There will be all of the barriers, but you have to surpass all of the barriers. So in that barrier, it is only you who has to achieve it. Okay, there is no one who is going to help you, so don't let the pain die. Now I am sure that all of you must be having the pain of not being successful, and that is a natural. If you are a serious aspirant, if you have tried very best, if you have tried your best, you have prepared all of the previous year questions, you have tried work very hard, then it is obvious that you will be feeling the pain inside you, that why I am not able to qualify the JRF. Now there may be a lot of reasons, right? But since you have worked hard, that feeling of guiltiness will be obvious, always will be there, because you'll be feeling pain in yourself. Since you have not qualified the JRF, so obviously you'll be feeling the pain, and there is no problem at all in this. I am trying to say, don't let the pain die. So use that pain as your fuel. Use that as your fuel. जो इंसान इस पेन को फ्यूल की तरह काम में लगाना शुरू कर दिया, they will be become successful, and that is for sure. Okay, use that fuel, use that as a fuel. इस पेन को ना as a fuel की तरह काम में लगाओ. So use that as a fuel. This is the very important point. Now never ever try to forget the pain. Always become serious from the now onwards. See, whenever you got the JRF, got the result, and you have not got the JRF, at that moment, from that moment, you are becoming serious. There will be no smile in your face, right? Now, if someone is saying to be normal, okay, क्या होगा इस एग्जाम, एक ही तो एग्जाम है, अगले बार हो जाएगा. But you have to become serious, and that seriousness only will come whenever you will not be letting this pain your die. जब तक आपका जो अंदर पेन है ना, इसको अगर आप भूल जाओगे तो आप कभी भी इसको याद नहीं रख पाओगे, एंड इसको फ्यूल की तरह बिहेव नहीं कर पाओगे. यू कैन नॉट यूज दैट एज ए फ्यूल. सो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, whenever you are feeling that pain, I am not able to qualify the JRF, so use that as a fuel. Try to write down that particular part in a sum of the copy. Take it as a challenge. That is the main important part that you have to take care of. Take it as a challenge. CSIR-NET examination is a very easy examinations. A lot of students who are not capable of getting that also, they have been able to do that. Okay, then why not you? If you are a serious aspirant, then obviously you will be able to qualify these examinations. This is just an examinations, and that is not very difficult at all. All of you need to do it. Now what are the things that you need to do it for qualifying the JRF, that also I'll be speaking. Okay, but I am telling you what are the things that you need to do right now. Now whatever the feeling that you are having while seeing the examinations result, जो feeling आपको examinations के result देखने के बाद मिल रहा है ना, take that seriousness, take that mood for your study, because whenever we are studying there are a lot of distractions. But if you are having that feeling that I am not able to qualify the JRF in this time, but I have to obviously qualify in the next time, then obviously you'll be qualifying. Okay, it is everything about the thinking of your mind. Whatever the mind you are thinking, you will be. Okay, आपके दिमाग में जो सोचोगे ना, आप वही बनोगे. If you are thinking yourself as a strong, then आप strong बनोगे. If you are thinking that I am a weak, then you will be weak. There is nothing. So take it as a challenge. Now मैं challenge लेने के लिए किस लिए बोल रहा हूँ, अगर आप इसको challenge के तौर पे लोगे तो then there will be a scheduled part. Okay, you will be having a lot of barriers, but you will be having the way to overcome that. Take it as a challenge, because whenever it will be okay. So now if you want not to let the pain die, for that what you need to do, you have to become serious. That is for sure. That is one part. You have to become serious. आपको serious तो होना ही पड़ेगा. दुनिया में किसी पे भी टॉपर को आप बोलते नहीं देखोगे, मैं पढ़ाई करता था लेकिन इतना अच्छे तरीके से नहीं पढ़ता था. ओके, you should be super serious. You have to value your time. Now in the current scenario, we waste a lot of time in spite of not being able to qualify the examinations. लेकिन हम लोग बस ये जो आपके अंदर जो आग है ना, ये बस एक दिन, 2 दिन, 3 दिन रहने वाला है. ओके, after some time it will vanish, but try to take that fire inside you. so that it will be helpful for becoming clear of your target. Okay, so always clear your target. If your target is clear, then your aim also will be clear, and if your aim is clear, then your work also will be clear. Okay, so serious होने के लिए क्यों बोल रहे हो? Because if you will not become serious, then you will be smiling at all of the time. In any one of the any one of the part will not impact you. Okay, but if you are having a dream, then obviously it should impact you. अगर आपके पास सपना होगा तो obviously ये आपको impact करेगा. If qualifying the CSIR-NET examination is your dream, then you cannot let it go as it is. आपका अगर सपना अगर होगा CSIR-NET एग्जाम को क्वालिफाई करना अच्छे रैंक से, तो आप इस सपने को ऐसे ही जाने नहीं दे सकते हो. यू कैन नॉट लेट इट गो एज इट इज. आप इसको बिल्कुल ही नॉर्मली जाने नहीं दे सकते हो. सो व्हाट यू नीड टू डू फॉर अचीविंग द CSIR-NET एग्जामिनेशंस? सो एट फर्स्ट यू हैव टू remove the fear of failure. So fear of failure of us is the most crucial important barrier in our preparations time. Fear of failure. Now a lot of students who has given a drop in spite of being very much talented, they are having the fear of failure. बहुत बार हम लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं ना, अगर हम लोग एग्जाम में रिजल्ट नहीं आया तो क्या होगा, अगर मान लो हम लोग फेल्यूर हो गए तो क्या होगा. सो जस्ट यूज दैट, रिमेंबर इन योर माइंड, if you will be only become successful after a long failure. ये तो बात है ही है. जितना ज़्यादा आप फेल्यूर हो गए होंगे उतना सक्सेस का पॉसिबिलिटी बढ़ जाएगा. जितना ज़्यादा आप फेल्यूर होंगे उतना सक्सेस का पॉसिबिलिटी बढ़ जाएगा. सो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस इफ यू आर बीइंग फेल्यूर, बिकॉज यू आर ऑन द राइट ट्रैक. जो लोग ट्राई नहीं करते वो लोग फेल्यूर होते ही नहीं है. द पीपल हु डू नॉट ट्राई दे नेवर गेट फेल्यूर. न फेल्यूर्स, as you know, failures are the pillar of success, and that is true. जब तक लाइफ में तुम फेल्योर नहीं देखोगे सक्सेस का मजा ही नहीं आएगा, and that is true. If you are becoming failure, then you will be understanding that these are the ways I have not to follow for getting successful, for being successful. Okay, so you should eradicate the fear of failure from your mind, because this fear of failure will be impacting your result badly. Okay, because most of the students goes to the CSIR-NET examination by thinking that अगर मेरा CSIR-NET क्वालिफाई नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा. मैं उन लोगों को बोलता हूँ, आपको अभी सोचने के बाद क्या होगा, कुछ आप सोच के कुछ कर सकते हो. यू कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग बाय थिंकिंग. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, आई कैन नॉट डू बाय एनी थिंकिंग. आई कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. अभी से आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, ज्यादा सोचना बंद करना पड़ेगा. ओके, you have not been able to qualify the JRF. that you have to keep in your mind. that will be the biggest motivation, that will be the boosting power of your preparation. वो आपको हर वक्त याद रखेगा, मुझे आज मूवी नहीं देखना है, मुझे आज दोस्तों के साथ नहीं गप्पे करना है. ओके, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग द टाइम टू गेट इनटू एनी काइंड ऑफ गॉसिप. क्योंकि मेरा एग्जाम क्वालिफाई नहीं हुआ है, तो मैं जब तक एग्जाम क्वालिफाई नहीं करूंगा तो तब तक मैं चैन का नींद नहीं सोऊंगा. दैट इज द थिंग दैट यू हैव टू कीप इन योर माइंड ऑलवेज, एंड दैट थिंकिंग विल बी कीपिंग ऑन योर सेल्फ very much motivated all of the time. Okay, that you have to qualify the JRF. Now your target is to qualify the JRF. If your target is to qualify the JRF, then refrain yourself from anything at least for this 6 month or the 4 month that you are remaining. Because believe me everyone, if you are giving your 4 month, and this 4 month is going to be most crucial time on your life का सबसे ज्यादा बड़ा क्रूशियल टाइम होने वाला है. अभी से देखो, आप क्लास 10 किए, क्लास 10+2 किए, क्लास 10+2 के रिजल्ट देने के बाद BSc किए ना, BSc का मार्क्स के अकॉर्डिंग आपने MSc किए. बट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग आफ्टर दैट इफ यू आर अनेबल टू क्वालिफाई नेशनल लेवल एग्जामिनेशन, देन व्हाट इज अ मार्क, देन आपका पहचान कौन है, व्हाट इज योर आइडेंटिटी. इफ यू आर बीइंग क्वालिफाइड द JRF, देन ऑब्वियसली यू विल बी मार्क्ड एज अ CSIR-NET examinations. Yeah, this is the class for the student who has not been able to qualify the JRF. Okay, जिन लोगों को JRF क्वालिफाई नहीं हुआ, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन अक्षय. जो लोग क्वालिफाई तो कर गए तो ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया है. ओके, नाउ फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ MSc, देयर यू मस्ट हैव द टैग. आपका एक टैग चाहिए. नाउ व्हाट इज द टैग? टैग इज द क्वालिफाइंग ऑफ द नेशनल लेवल एग्जामिनेशंस. इट मे बी ऑफ एनी रैंक, बट एट फर्स्ट you need to try to get the rank, right? You need to try to get the JRF, because if you are getting the JRF, then only you will be able to find out a perfect then only you'll be able to find out and enroll yourself as a PhD students, right? For the CSIR-NET or the get is required. So after doing 10 plus 2 10 plus 2 to BSc BMSc, so after that you have to qualify national level examinations, and after qualifying the national level examination, it is a really great importance. नेशनल लेवल अगर एग्जाम क्वालिफाई कर लिए तो ऑब्वियसली इट इज अ बहुत बड़ा 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 थिंग है, राइट ना. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, अगर आपने एक बार CSIR-NET क्वालिफाई कर लिए, दैट विल बी रिमेनिंग फॉर यू विथ लाइफ टाइम. See, I have qualified the CSIR-NET examination with All India Rank 2 in JRF, so that rank cannot, no one can snatch that rank from me, है ना. तो कोई भी ये रैंक मेरे से छीन नहीं सकते, राइट. Since if you are being able to qualify the JRF, so you will be regarded as a JRF, Junior Research Fellow. So you have qualified the CSIR-NET qualified, so that tag no one can snatch it from you, right? So obviously that you have to take care of always in your mind. Now after having the JRF, then in the per month you will be getting almost approximately 40,000, right? So if you are not working hard, if you are not preparing well, suppose you are already devastating 6 months, then already you are actually losing 2,40,000 rupees, right? So try in this way. Also, what I have told you, that you should not be having the fear of failure, because fear of failure is one of the main reasons getting the failure. Because if अगर आप पहले से सोचोगे आप मैं अगर फेल हो जाऊंगा, तो आप तो फेल हो गए obviously. Whenever you'll be sitting for the examinations, you have to become very much positive. So positive thinking is the most important part in your preparation. Positive thinking, because whatever the thing that you'll think, you should always be getting that only. Okay, आप जिस तरीके से सोचोगे, always नींद से उठने के बाद एक बार खुद का मन से बोलना, I am a good student and I'll be able to qualify the CSIR-NET examinations in the next attempt. So that will refrain yourself from being in the another part. Okay, that will not let waste your time. Okay, so I cannot do anything by thinking. So क्या करना पड़ेगा, मैं अगर सोच के कुछ कर नहीं सकता तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा, I have to start working. Don't think, just work. I have to start working. हम लोग बहुत बार सोचते हैं, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट एस्पिरेंट्स को पूछते हैं, अगर एक बार मेरा क्वालिफाई नहीं हुआ तो अगले बार होगा क्या. दूसरा कोई कैसे बता सकते हैं आपका कि प्रिपरेशन का लेवल कैसा है. नो वन कैन टेल यू व्हाट इज द लेवल ऑफ योर प्रिपरेशंस. No one in this world can tell you whether you will be able to qualify the JRF or not. There is a very simple part is there. If you are studying hard, if you are working very hard, then obviously you will be qualifying the JRF. If you are not working hard, then no one can take the guarantee that you will be qualifying the JRF. There is no shortcut of the success in this CSIR-NET preparations. As much as you work hard, then you will be getting success. Then you will become successful. It is not necessary for getting the JRF to be brilliant. Brilliant होना ही पड़ेगा, ऐसा नहीं चाहिए. But for qualifying the CSIR-NET examination, it requires one of the most important personality of a life of a human being. That is the hardworking. You must be having the hardworking person. दुनिया में जो भी लोग CSIR-NET qualify कर चुके हैं, हर एक को जाके पूछ लो, सब लोग hardworking हैं. Everyone. You cannot show me any one of the student he has not worked hard in entire of his life. हार्ड वर्किंग होना जरूरी है. दिस इज द कंपलसरी. देयर इज नो सब्सटीट्यूशन ऑफ हार्ड वर्क. बहुत लोग बोलते हैं मैं बहुत अच्छे तरीके से स्मार्ट वर्क कर लेता हूँ, बट दैट इज ऑफ नो यूज. अगर आप हार्ड वर्क नहीं करोगे, देन देयर इज नो नेसेसिटी. देखो, इफ यू वर्क हार्ड, देन देयर इज नो श्योरिटी दैट विल बी सक्सेसफुल. बट इफ यू डू नॉट वर्क हार्ड, देन देयर इज 100% श्योरिटी दैट यू विल बी अनसक्सेसफुल. ओके, सो दिस इज द थिंग दैट यू हैव टू ऑलवेज कीप इन योर माइंड. यू हैव टू बी सुपर हार्ड वर्किंग. When I was preparing for the CSIR-NET examinations, my target was to achieve the good rank. I wanted to be the 1 to 10 ranker, but I know I was not that much of brilliant. So I was totally clear about that. Okay, if I have to be under 10 in the CSIR-NET in a competitive examination like that, I have to be super talented. But if I am not talented, but I was very much sure that the amount of the hard work that I'll be putting that no one in this world can put it. So that is how I was able to qualify the CSIR-NET examination with All India Rank 2. Being a normal and average student, I was able to qualify the CSIR-NET examination with All India Rank 2 by only utilizing my full power, full effort into the result. I have turned that hard work into the result. So that is the way you have to think. Okay, So that hardworking mentality always you should be having. ना बहुत सारे बच्चे मान लो तुम्हारा फ्रेंड अगर कुछ पढ़ रहे तो उसको अगर आप ताना मारते हो, अरे यार कितना पढ़ाई करेगा, सो व्हाट इज द रॉन्ग थिंग इन इट. अगर कोई स्टूडेंट पढ़ रहा है तो क्या गलती कर रहा है? You are actually being a student, study is your only duty. So if you are actually doing the duty, then no one should refrain yourself from doing that. And अगर कोई आपको सरपास करने के लिए ट्राई कर रहे, so do not listen to their words, okay? Because they are not your good friends. They do not want you to become successful, okay? Now in life actually, okay, most of the students, most of us do not want the other to be successful. We are busy in our work, we want our success only, so we are not interested into the other successful. So each and everyone is ready to demotivate you, but the time when you will be starting demotivating yourself, that will be the devastation for yourself, for your preparations. जब से आप सोचोगे मेरे से कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा, at that time you are actually in the wrong directions. जब तक आप सोचोगे मैं सही डायरेक्शन में जा रहा हूँ, मैं हार्डवर्क कर रहा हूँ, मैं ज़्यादा सोच नहीं रहा हूँ, मैं इफेक्टिवली काम कर रहा हूँ, that will be the best way in which you have to put your effort, and that your effort will be turned into the successful. Now I have seen a lot of students who are super talented, but because they are not hardworking, they have not been able to qualify the CSIR-NET examinations. At the same time, I have seen a lot of students who are not that much of super talented, but they were very much hardworking. They have tried a lot. They have prepared the previous year question in such a way that each and every previous year questions was in their throat, in their pen, and in their throat means they were able to solve each and every questions fluently, okay? Whenever I am giving a questions to them, they will be able to give the answer of the questions directly, okay? There is no necessary time of thinking. आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Don't think, work. That is the main part. Okay, so now you have to be super hardworking. That is the one thing. You should not waste your time. A fraction of second is also important for you. So in nowadays everyone is preparing for the CSIR-NET examination, so obviously there should be something extra that you should be having right now, okay? देखो, since 200 students have enrolled for these particular sessions, but only very few students are attending. What is the reason? Because they are unable to keep their words, and we do these particular things in our preparation also. So you have to be honest in your preparations. आपको आपके preparation में at least honest रहना ही पड़ेगा, because आप अगर खुद के बारे में अच्छा नहीं सोचोगे तो कौन सोचेगा? इट इज ओनली यू. पहले तो आपको खुद के बारे में अच्छा सोचना पड़ेगा ना, देन ओनली द अदर पीपल कैन थिंक गुड थिंग फॉर यू, राइट? इफ यू आर नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट गुड थिंग फॉर यू, देन व्हाई द अदर पीपल विल थिंक गुड फॉर यू? क्लियर? I hope all of you are understanding what I am trying to say. You have to be super hardworking, because hard work beat talents when talent does not work hard. Hard work talent को beat कर सकता है जब talent hard work नहीं करता है, right? So you should not be in the dilemma that I have to be smart working, I have to be super hard working. Now there is a one guarantee actually, basically. So there is a one rule. If any one of the student, I'll be telling you, अगर कोई भी स्टूडेंट प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस का 20 क्वेश्चन पेपर है ना, CSIR-NET का 20 क्वेश्चन पेपर है, किसी भी स्टूडेंट अगर 10 टाइम्स, इफ एनी वन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट 10 टाइम्स हर एक क्वेश्चन पेपर को सॉल्व कर लेगा बिना देखे, he or she will be able to qualify the JRF. मेरे से लिख के ले लो, कोई नहीं करता, जो लोग नहीं मिलता है वो लोग कोई नहीं करता, ओके? No one can actually say that sir I have done 10 times of the previous year questions, you can give me any one of the previous year questions, I'll be able to solve each and every questions. I have done 20 years of the previous year questions, I have done each and every previous year questions. No one. अगर कोई स्टूडेंट इसको करे और इसका JRF ना हो, ये हो ही नहीं सकता. दिस इज इम्पॉसिबल. If any student have done the 10 times of the previous year question of 20 years and then he or she is saying that sir I am not able to qualify the JRF, then that is totally wrong. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. हो सकता है उसने अच्छे तरीके से प्रिपेयर नहीं किए, या he or she is not honest. So this is one secret to success for the CSIR-NET examinations. अगर 20 साल का प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन आप 10 बार बिना देख के सारे के सारे क्वेश्चंस कर पाओगे, देन ऑब्वियसली यू आर एक्चुअली डूइंग द ग्रेट थिंग, ओके? ये आपको ऑलवेज याद रखना पड़ेगा 20 टाइम्स. देखो CSIR-NET एग्जामिनेशंस का स्ट्रेटेजी के ऊपर ये 3 पिलर के ऊपर खड़ा हुआ है. So at first you have to complete your syllabus by any means. कहाँ से भी पढ़ो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, okay? From whatever the part that you can study, but ultimately your topic should be covered, okay? And that should be relevant. जहाँ से भी पढ़ रहे हो वो relevant होना चाहिए, syllabus के according होना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं बाकी सारे के सारे हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं बस syllabus का चीज़ नहीं पढ़ रहे, हम लोग के previous year questions नहीं हो रहा है. अगर इस तरह if you are studying in such a way that is compiled with the previous year questions and along with the upcoming CSIR-NET examinations, so that is well and good, okay? You can study from any one of the part. I'm not saying that study from my lectures only, okay? It is not necessary. From wherever you are studying, that is good. जहाँ से भी आप पढ़ रहे हो तो आप पढ़ाई कर सकते हो. But one is the most important part you have to take care of. Complete the syllabus. Complete the syllabus. पहले सिलेबस को कंप्लीट करो. At first complete your syllabus. After the completion of syllabus, देखो फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री के लिए एक न्यूमेरिकल्स का नोट बना लो. फिजिकल शॉर्ट नोट्स. मेक द फिजिकल शॉर्ट नोट्स where physical short notes must contain the formula and important note that you have to remember, right? Now total CSI-NET का सीक्रेट टू सक्सेस में बताता हूँ. जो अगर आप फॉलो करोगे देन ऑब्वियसली विल बी गेटिंग द गुड रिजल्ट, ग्रेट रिजल्ट विल बी गेटिंग, ओके? सीक्रेट टू सक्सेस फॉर द CSI-NET examinations. Secret to success of the CSI-NET examination. Suppose you have qualified, you have done all of the previous year अलग है. मान लो आपका सारे के सारे पढ़ाई हो गया, ओके? After that part you can start doing the previous year questions. So previous year question is one pillar of success. Revision is another pillar of success. Another pillar of success is the test, is the practice. अगर आपने इन तीन पिलर ऑफ सक्सेस को कर लिए तो देन ऑब्वियसली विल बी एबल टू क्वालिफाई द JRF. जस्ट लिख के रखो एवरीवन, these are the three pillars of success which are very very important, which plays a very important and the crucial role for getting the CSI-NET examinations. कोई स्टूडेंट जो लोग बोलते हैं मेरा से हो नहीं पा रहा है, वो लोग यही नहीं करते. these are the very basic part. जस्ट कंप्लीट योर सिलेबस को कंप्लीट करो. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन में देखो उस पार्ट से क्या क्वेश्चन आया है, उसको बार बार रिवाइज करते रहो, प्रैक्टिस करते रहो, बस एग्जाम क्वालिफाई हो जाएगा. Revision is the most important key where a lot of students make the mistake. They do not revise. They study from a lot of educators, lot of teachers, but they do not revise. What is the use of the study if you do not revise? Because your brain is having the limitations of remembering the very few parts. So your brain should be having the part repeatedly so that it can cultivate it in your brain, and whenever it will be required that should be taking out of the brain, so that you can implement the revised things into the copy or into the CSI-NET examinations. Previous year question is very very important. I have already told you that 20 years previous year questions 10 times अगर आप कर लोगे तो CSI-NET exam qualify होने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता आपको. No one can refrain you, no one can resist you from being successful. If you have done the 20 years of previous year question 10 times, you have repeated multiple times revision, you have done, you have practiced. देखो रिविजन करोगे, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस करोगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली प्रैक्टिस हो ही जाएगा. देयर इज नो नेसेसिटी ऑफ टेस्ट सीरीज, देयर इज नथिंग, देयर इज नो नेसेसिटी ऑफ असाइनमेंट, देयर इज नथिंग. लेकिन बाकी स्टूडेंट यही नहीं करते. सब लोग बाकी सारे के चक्कर में पड़ते हैं और मेन चीज जो है वही करना भूल जाते हैं, ओके? दीज आर द सीक्रेट टू सक्सेस. जस्ट लिख के रखो एंड टेल मी एवरीवन, एनी वन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट, अगले बार CSI-NET एग्जाम जब होगा, जब मुझे बताना सर मैंने आपके बताए हुए ऐसा चीज करे थे लेकिन मेरा हुआ नहीं. कोई भी नहीं बता पाएगा, मैं बोल के रखता हूँ. बिकॉज वट एवर द थिंग्स दैट आई से, आई एम सेइंग फ्रॉम माई पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंसेस. मैं मेरे पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंसेस बता रहा हूँ, राइट? ओके, एंड ऑब्वियसली ऑल ऑफ यू हैव टू बी पॉजिटिव. आपको पॉजिटिव रहना है बिकॉज बीइंग पॉजिटिव इज द अल्टीमेट की फॉर गेटिंग सक्सेसफुल. Okay, so these are the things that you need to take care of. Now always be having in your mind that sir I have not qualified the JRF, so obviously I have to qualify. That will automatically give your seriousness. ऑटोमेटिकली तुम्हारा सीरियसनेस बढ़ा देगा ना। अभी स्टडी करो किसी से भी, स्टीरियोकेमिस्ट्री, पेरिसाइक्लिक, एनीथिंग यू कैन स्टडी, ऑर्गेनिक, इनऑर्गेनिक, फिजिकल ना। कंप्लीट द सिलेबसेस फॉर ऑल ऑफ द पार्ट। CSI नेट एग्जामिनेशंस के लिए हर एक पार्ट को होना जरूरी है। यू हैव टू स्टडी फिजिकल, ऑर्गेनिक, इनऑर्गेनिक एज वेल. So qualifying the CSIR-NET examination is very easy, but a lot of people are making it difficult. Actually, it is the most easiest examination in the CSI. Like ये बहुत ही एक आसान सा एग्जाम है, आप इजीली क्वालिफाई करोगे. बस आपको थोड़ा सा ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगा. ये जो भी मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ उसका रिवीजन मैं बार बार कर रहा हूँ, राइट. Now, whenever a student is getting the whenever the student is getting JRF and the other student is not getting the JRF, then obviously there is some difference between the student who is getting the JRF and who is not getting. It is not like that मेरा उस टाइम में 2 क्वेश्चन अगर सही हो जाता तो हो जाता. ये तो बात सही है, मैं भी समझ रहा हूँ. अगर आपका 2 क्वेश्चन सही हो जाता तो हो जाता, लेकिन वो 2 क्वेश्चंस का जिम्मेदारी कौन उठाएगा? Who will be the responsible for your silly mistake? Silly mistake is also a part of your preparations. क्योंकि सिली मिस्टेक जिसने नहीं किया है तो उन्होंने तो प्रिपरेशन के दौरान वो तो सीखा है ना कैसे सिली मिस्टेक नहीं करते हैं. आर यू गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से? जो लोग बोलते हो सिली मिस्टेक के दौरान मेरा CSI नेट एग्जामिनेशन में रिजल्ट नहीं आया या मेरा 1 नंबर या 2 नंबर के लिए छूट गया, तो दैट इज ओके. बट दैट पीपल हु हैज क्वालिफाइड द JRF, he or she has worked upon the silly mistake also. It is not like that. Everything, whatever the thing that will say as a reason for your not qualifying of the examinations will be just an example for a this. That is an excuse. Anything. Because ultimately the people requires result, and no one is interested how you get failure. Everyone's are interested only for the successful. Okay, everyone is interested how you get the successful. No one wants to listen your failure story. आपका फेलियर स्टोरी कोई भी सुनने नहीं आएगा. ओके, क्लियर. सो आई होप आज का सेशंस आपके लिए थोड़ा सा भी अच्छा लगा है. एंड ऑलवेज रिमेंबर यू कैन डू इट. अगर आप नहीं तो कोई नहीं कर सकता है. You can do it. So you can do it means I can do it. Write down ये ना एक बड़े अक्षर में लिखो, एंड जहाँ पे पढ़ाई करते हो वहाँ पे लिख के रखो I can do it, because that is the essence of the positive thing, and this positive thinking always should be having in your mind. By any means of your life you have to be always become positive, because that positive attitude will be helping you to surpass any one of the barrier on your life. It is not about the one examinations. एक एग्जामिनेशंस के बाद भी आपका लाइफ में बहुत सारे एग्जाम आएगा, एंड दैट ऑल्सो आर द एक्चुअल एग्जामिनेशन, एंड दैट आर वेरी डिफिकल्ट देन क्वालिफाइंग इन नेशनल लेवल एग्जामिनेशंस. तब एक काम में आएगा आपका पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड. दिस एटीट्यूड आई मस्ट से यू शुड ट्राई इंडल्जिंग फ्रॉम इन योर माइंड. दिस पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड इज हैविंग ए लॉट ऑफ पावर. ओके, it doesn't depend that upon how much time you have forgotten, how much time you have cried, how much time you have worked very hard. But if you're having a positive attitude, that always you will conquer each and everything. Okay, so I always say that if you have the power to be a king or queen, then why to be a gladiator? So मतलब आपका अगर पॉसिबिलिटी है किंग बनने का, if you're having the immense opportunities, if you're having immense qualities, then why to become a slave, right? Because now in this time, if you are not utilizing your time to do your work, अभी आप जो भी पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, whatever the things that you are studying, that is your work. Now if you are not working, if you are not giving your time to do your work, just write down everyone, इसको लिख के रखो. अगर मैं इफ आई एम नॉट गिविंग माई टाइम, इफ आई एम नॉट गिविंग फॉर माई वर्क मतलब क्या? माई वर्क मतलब स्टडी. अगर अभी आप स्टूडेंट हो ना, तो स्टडी है ना आपका वर्क. इफ आई एम नॉट गिविंग टाइम फॉर माई वर्क, देन आई हैव टू बी रेडी. वर्किंग फॉर अदर्स. मैं अगर आज खुद के लिए मैं टाइम नहीं दे पा रहा हूँ तो मुझे फ्यूचर में किसी बाकी के लिए, दूसरे के लिए काम करने के लिए मुझे टाइम देना पड़ेगा. आई हैव टू बी रेडी फॉर वर्किंग फॉर अदर्स. बाकी लोग काम कराएगा आपका टाइम. सो योर टाइम इज वेरी प्रीशियस. So now you are having a immense potential. I have seen a lot of students who are not that much of good, but because they have been a very hardworking student, they have been able to qualify the JRF. I have seen a lot of students who was the brilliant, extremely brilliant, but since they have not studied the previous year questions and they were not that much of serious, they have not been able to qualify the JRF. So I am having in the exam. I know a lot of example. I can show you, right? So I hope today's class will be an eye opener for you and you have to become very much motivated for your upcoming journey. Okay, this journey is going to change your life. क्योंकि एक बार ना पढ़ाई करके देखो, पढ़ाई करने के बाद जो मजा आएगा ना, तो आप किसी में भी वो मजा नहीं पाओगे. So whenever you will be feeling great, whenever you will be taking an examinations and you will be getting a good mark, whenever you will be getting the appreciation from your teachers, whenever you'll be seeing yourself for the improvement. Your self improvement is the most important improvement for your life. अगर आपका जो खुद का जो इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा वो अगर आप देख पाओगे ना एक बार, तो उसी चीज का आप बार बार इंतजार करोगे. एंड यू विल बी जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर दैट एंड यू विल बी रेडी फॉर डूइंग एनीथिंग फॉर दैट. ओके, सो आई होप दैट आज का क्लास आपका जस्ट एक ना सोचने का नजरिया एक देना चाहिए, राइट? सो लाइक व्हाई शुड वी स्टडी, व्हाई शुड यू वैल्यू आवर टाइम? बिकॉज आज अगर मान लो आपका JRF हो जाता तो आज आपको ये टाइम देना नहीं पड़ता इस क्लास को करने के लिए. एट दैट टाइम ई कुड बी द मोटिवेशन फॉर अदर्स. आज आप दूसरे के लिए मोटिवेशन हो सकते थे. ट्राई टू बी द मोटिवेशन फॉर अदर्स विदाउट टेकिंग द मोटिवेशन फ्रॉम समवन. ट्राई टू गिव द मोटिवेशन. अब इस तरीके से काबिल बनो, बिकम योरसेल्फ दैट मच दैट you will be able to give the motivation to the others so that other can get motivation from you. Okay, it is always my dream that one day I'll be able to give the motivation to someone. Okay, so whatever the things that I am saying, it is totally relevant to your study and anything. Okay, so if you try to implement these things in your mind, in your normal daily life, then obviously you'll be doing the great thing. And as I have said that if you're thinking that you'll be able to do that, then obviously you'll be able to do that. If you think that you'll not be able to do that, then obviously no force in this planet can make you to do. So I hope ये classes आपका helpful लगा है. Then do not forget to like the like button. Okay, तो मुझे भी पता चलेगा आपका अच्छा लगा है. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. आज मैं ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूँगा आपका, so that this will not be the wasting the time. Thank you so much. You have the immense potential and just try working very hard. And if you work hard and if you are ready to sacrifice each and everything for getting the JRF, if you are very much interested, if you are very much dedicated, if you are super hardworking, if you are ready to sacrifice each and everything for these 4 hours to achieve your goal, if no distraction is coming in your mind in the path of you and your success, then no force in this planet can resist you from being successful. Thank you so much everyone. I hope all of you will be working very hard for your upcoming CSIR-NET as well as the GATE examinations.